What's up and welcome back. Rockstar has unfortunately once again misled about what's coming in their update. I'm Bandit Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Red Dead Online. And before I dive in and get critical on Rockstar, I just want to point this out and say this, that most of you that watch my videos now are dedicated fans of Red Dead 2, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar. And so when I talk poorly about them or critically of them, I get a lot of flack and hate. And I just want to say that it's not all bad news. There is good things that came in the update. I'm going to cover those first because I want to make sure that we shine light on the good things too. And I also want to be critical on them and call them out when they say they're going to do something and then they don't do something or are a little bit misleading about things. So look guys, I know when I talk poorly about Rockstar and I'm critical of them, you're not happy about it. I don't want to be the villain here. I want to be the voice that is even-keeled, neutral voice. But when something goes poorly or wrong, I want to say something about it. And when things go well, I want to say something about it too. You guys have done a good job of calling me out in the past when I've missed things that have gone well. So let's dive in first with a lot of the things that have come out in this update that are good. So first off, what we do have are daily challenges, which are awesome. Super cool way of getting everyone involved in the game and playing each day. They're also a great way of earning gold, the best way in fact of earning gold that we have had in the game to date. You get 10 gold nuggets for each portion of the challenge you complete, and then at the end you get a cash bonus when you do all 7. The one downside to this is that there are challenges for the Evans repeater, and the Evans repeater as of right now is not something that you can get in online. We'll dive more into that later. We got the rare shotgun. A lot of the clothing that they announced we can see, and a lot of it we can purchase. The PlayStation 4 players have the jawbone knife and some more emotes. Xbox as well has more emotes. PlayStation has a few exclusive ones, or maybe not exclusive, early access. Sorry, I always get those mixed up. We do have the player blip changes to griefers. The law and bounty system has been enhanced, and there are I think this is a good thing. I think this is a really good thing. There's a little bit of mixed feelings around it. I'll dive into that a little bit more. I want to get over to the other things that are good. The player feud system has been initiated and is in the game. Awesome. Actually, I think that covers what a lot of the good things they've added in the game. So what we didn't get are the target races, the Evans repeater, the Fool's Gold free roam activity, the fishing challenges activity, up and smoke, spoils of war, and plunder showdown modes. So a good portion of what we were expecting to get, we didn't get. And not to say that that's not coming at all. Rockstar told us today that those are going to come in weekly increments. They're going to add new things in weekly, and so we are going to get those in the future, but they're just not here yet. I want to first off, and just my personal response when I first read the notes was that I felt like, come on guys, you told us, and you said in a way that made us all expect to get these things today in your last notice last week to let us know, hey, this is what's coming in a week on the 26th. This is what you're gonna get. We all felt like this was things we were gonna get, and now on the day when we're expecting to get those things, you tell us that no, they're actually going to become in weekly increments. Now, we did get a lot of the stuff that you told us about, but a lot of the big things, you know, a lot of the content things that we were expecting to get, we didn't get. I'd say one of the big content things that we did get was the daily challenges, which is awesome. A lot of those game modes, though, we didn't get. And this isn't the first time Rockstar has done this. They did this with the griefer changes, the player blip changes, a month ago or so, when they announced that, hey, those are going to be coming soon, and then later on told us actually that's all going to be a part of a big title update later on. And then now when we're sitting here on that title update, and once again Rockstar said actually these things are going to be coming in future weeks. That was frustrating to me, and just to be honest with you, that was the first thing I looked at, and I was like, come on, dude, like, why can't we get this stuff? After I've gone through it and I've kind of evened myself out and realized that, you know what, okay, we did get a lot. This is the biggest update that Rockstar's introduced, and some of the things that we're expecting to get, that they didn't say, hey, no, this is coming later on. Like the Evans repeater is something we were expecting to get. I believe the way they worded fishing challenges, that was something we're expecting to get today. So I think those things may have been bugged on release or something. So I don't think it's going to be weeks until we get that. It may be even like a few hours after this video comes out that the Evans repeater shows up in the store, or the fishing challenges are enabled. But let's dive in to the Evans repeater. And one of the things that I thought, you know, this is kind of odd that this is going on. So in our Discord, we had one member who was actually able to see the Evans repeater in the player catalog. So if we take a look at the Evans repeater, it has fairly good stats, and stats that make it look almost like the next varmint rifle, or, you know, the varmint rifle that we're going to be getting. It looks pretty good and everything. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I want to use it. But once it was purchased, the player here, which was on our Discord, Beer Lord. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it for the info as well. So Beer Lord says that, or shows the image that once you order the Evans repeater, you get this message. We ensure each BD & Co. order will arrive to you in a timely fashion of up to 6 months. A new record, and to sure distract from the tedium and dread of daily living, do not dally. To me, and let me know what you guys think down below, because it seems like I'm taking a pessimistic outlook on this update. But to me, this is Rockstar saying that, hey, we realize that we're only giving you updates sporadically and months after, you know, you would have hoped for them. But they will change the state of the game and it will get better, so don't worry. I don't know, man. There seems to be this theme of Rockstar telling us and giving us something that we can expect are gonna go in a really good direction, and then under-delivering. There's just this theme of them continually under-delivering with their updates. And it is concerning. It's a bit concerning to me because it's already going slow by standards of today's gaming space, how well they're updating and how well they're getting rid of bugs. When they poke fun at how slow it's going, it just seems like, are you guys really on the ball here? Are you guys really taking care of business? Because honestly, it seems like things have gotten really lax after you delivered a phenomenal product. You've kind of just not taken things seriously. One note to that is a lot of these game modes that we're going to add content to the game in this update, Rockstar wasn't ready to release. Last week when they announced they're going to have more information around Up in Smoke, Spoils of War and Plunder, and we still don't have really more information around those things, and it seems like they're not ready to release. That's why we didn't get them. On a positive note, it seems like some of the Xbox players have had things go better in the servers that they were running. Overall, we've gotten about 50% of what we thought we would get. On that pessimistic note, a lot of what we got is things that can correlate to the microtransaction store. So we didn't get a lot of the content side of things. We did get some. We didn't get a lot of it though. And we got most of the aesthetic side of things where we can spend money on. And I don't want to be pessimistic about this because I know that you guys don't like that. But it's me. It's who I am. And I don't think of myself as a very pessimistic person. But this looks like someone telling you, hey, yeah, I'll be there for you next week when you need to get picked up from the airport. And then when you need to get picked up from the airport, you call them and they're like, oh, I totally forgot that you were at the airport, but you know what? I'll call you an Uber. So it's like, okay, yeah, thanks for like owning up to what you didn't do and calling me the Uber. But at the same time, like, I'm still waiting an extra, 10, 15 minutes waiting for the Uber when I thought you were going to pick me up. And it's also not you. I was looking forward to seeing you. That's how this update feels to me. And, I know. I'll embrace all the shit I get for being pessimistic about this. We didn't get a lot of the content. We got a lot of the things that we can buy. On that note, those things that we can get, those new clothing and things that we can get are extremely expensive compared to how they used to be. So hats were in the range of like between like 10 and maybe $30. Every new hat we got is over $100. Emotes are over $100 and even go up to the $300 range. All of these things that cost a lot of money, kind of promoting that microtransaction store. I went and bought the new outfit that was 500 bucks. I spent gold bars on it because I had the gold bars, but these things cost a lot of money. So get your grind boots on and get out there grinding. Let me know how you guys feel about the update. And look, if you're a dedicated Bandit Barney member and you hate it when I'm pessimistic about the state of the game or how Rockstar is treating it, and it feels like I'm being disloyal to you, I apologize. It's not my intention, but when I feel like Rockstar's not going in the direction that they promise or that they've said they're going, I want to say something. I have the platform. I want to say something, and it just seems a little bit like seems like a little bit of smoke and mirrors. A little bit of smoke and mirrors. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. If you're not subbed to the channel already and I didn't piss you off too much, hit that sub button. And until next time, we'll catch you later.